It is better to share dinner with a friend than to eat alone.
When fortune smiles at you from the next table, smile back.
Faith?
Bucky, was all this your idea?
No, actually, it's my impression that Pat was trying to be helpful.
I don't understand. I'm meeting Pat here for dinner.
Yeah. I'm meeting him, too.
Oh, no.
Look, I'm sorry if this is embarrassing for you.
Oh, it's not that. It's just... So I guess you were just as misled as I was, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, you mind if I sit down for a minute? Since we're both here, I'd like to clear the air about something that's been bothering me.
Sure. Sit down.
Well, ever since that night when I had to lay my ultimatum on you at 3 o'clock in the morning, it seems to me there's been a lot of strain between us.
I'm not sure what you mean. But I do feel bad about it. And also very sad.
Yeah, sure.
And, of course, guilty.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to straighten out.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not going to pretend that it doesn't hurt, because it does. And I'm not going to say that I don't wish 100 times a day that it worked out differently.
I know. And I'm really sorry.
Yeah, well, that's the trouble. I mean, you're too sorry. You're treating me as if you'd ruined my life forever. All I have to do is take a deep breath and your eyes fill with tears.
Well, Bucky, you haven't exactly been the life of the party either, you know.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to treat me as if I were dying and you were responsible. Well, I know I'm sad sometimes, but I'll live through it.
Yeah?
Look, I don't think I'll ever stop loving you. But I know that in time that I won't love you in quite the same way, you know. Won't hurt quite as much, but the whole thing will happen a whole lot faster if you just stop being so sympathetic all the time.
I didn't realize I was doing anything to you. I just know I disappointed you and I felt sorry.
Men have died, and worms have eaten them, but not for love.
Okay. I'll try to remember that.
Well, it was a hard decision, but I don't regret it. Because I know it's the best thing in the long run.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Although it made me sad, I did feel a little bit relieved.
Yeah. I thought you were. I've had it in the back of my mind that you've had some interest in Pat lately.
Not that kind of interest. Pat's got about 1 million girls, you know that. He's just a really good friend to me.
Oh, well, then why can't we just be friends and kid around the way we used to, not take each other so seriously?
Okay, I had that coming. But it's a deal, all right? Do you want to get something to eat?
Yeah, maybe some other time, Thanks for the talk, huh?
Yeah, sure.
See you around.
Okay.
Is that what this is all about? You came down here to make sure I wouldn't write anything else about your sainted brother?
I came down here to apologize, Finelli, and you're not making it any easier.
If you're trying to con me out of going out with the story about Frank, I'd like to know about it, Mary. I really would.
Look, I came all the way down here to apologize in person because I figured I owed it to you. Now, apologizing isn't something I do very often, so I may not be very good at it.
Well, up until now, you haven't put your heart into it, if that's what you mean.
When I say I'm sorry, I mean it. And you better accept it, or it'll be the last one you ever get from me.
You better explain what kind of an apology it is. Does it come with or without strings?
Without.
That's better.
Oh. I understand the high moral plane you operate on, Finelli. I wouldn't dream of asking you to suppress something you wanted to print.
That's good, because you couldn't do it.
That's why I wouldn't try.
Well, at least we understand each other about that. May I say I accept your apology.
You better.
Spoken like a true Ryan. Okay? That's done. Now, where are we, Mary?
Jack. We're in your apartment.
Who's being evasive now?
I'm sorry, I'm still mad.
You were mad at me before we ever met. You started playing the stiff little disapproving Catholic schoolgirl that first afternoon in Ryan's.
Oh, Jack, I did not.
Yeah, you had everything but the jumper and the white blouse. You were defending your brother against the infidel.
Well, I mean, how was I supposed to know what kind of an honest and honorable man you were after all those terrible things I'd heard about you from everybody?
Very funny.
I thought so.
Anyway, in spite of everything, that first afternoon, I said to myself, this is a very special girl. I'd like to get to know her better.
I'll bet you did.
I've invested a lot of time in you.
Oh, trying to get me into bed.
Come on. I'm not a kid. I've known a lot of girls.
So you keep telling me.
I like girls. Some of them even like me. But at this moment, Mary Ryan, in fact, for the past several weeks, I don't believe I've ever met a girl that I liked as much or who seemed as dangerous.
Dangerous?
Because I want to trust you. Maybe because you accused me of not being able to trust anyone. Certainly true up till now. Trust isn't something I handed out on street corners.
You want to trust me? Come to think the problem was the other way around.
You know you can trust me because I am what I say I am. You may not agree with me, you may not always like me, but you can count on me. On the other hand, I'm not so sure about you.
I don't see why not.
Well, I've already been a little bit burned, Mary, and it bothers me that I'm coming back for more. But I am.
Jack, if I was unfair to you about your column, I think I've already apologized.
Always on your guard.
I really don't mean to be.
But you are. I don't know how to handle it. I'd like to open up to you, Mary. I'd like to let myself believe in you and care about you. Have you believe in me and care about me?
Part of me does.
Only part of you.
Just now, I couldn't help thinking that you were really describing yourself. You're the one who's always on guard, aren't you, Jack?
I guess I am with you.
With everybody.
You're still holding the business with Frank against me.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Oh! How could I hold it against you? I already said you were right.
But you don't have to like it. I spoiled something for you with Frank.
Not exactly.
Yeah, I ruined the wonderful romantic image you had of him, didn't I?
Okay, what do you want to hear? I suppose I see Frank as less of a hero now, huh? He's capable of making a mistake. He's capable of being in a lot of pain.
Did I take something away from you?
Boy, I hope not. I don't love him any less. I love him differently. Better, maybe, because now I can accept him for what he really is.
Then I didn't really hurt what exists between you and your brother?
No.
Well, then the only question that remains is, what did I do to whatever there is between you and me? Did I hurt that or not? How do you feel about me?
I like you. There are times when I think I like you too much.
Impossible.
Unfortunately, just when I begin to feel close to you, something happens that makes me want to shove you in front of a truck.
As long as you're involved, as long as you care.
Oh, I'm fascinated. I wouldn't miss getting to know what makes you operate for anything in the world.
How do you mean, operate?
The thing I've always loved about my family is a certain level of predictability. In almost any situation, I know how Frank will react, or Siobhan, or any of them, for heaven's sake. But I never know about you.
You don't see me as a simple, straightforward, I say what I mean sort of person.
I do not. I never know what you're going to do in advance. Jack, I'm not asking you not to write about Frank or do anything that might compromise that famous integrity of yours. But it would help if you'd let me know what you intend to do with the information you've collected about him.
Okay. I'll lay it out for you. I already spent a lot of time trying to come up with a story from what I know of the personal elements in Frank's life. And if I could find a legitimate story in it, I'd probably use it.
If? What do you mean?
Well, the trouble is, Mary, I can't make it sound like anything but a gossip column. What young political hopeful has been having a romantic rendezvous with what glamorous lady lawyer?
You wouldn't do that.
No. No, I wouldn't. On the other hand, there is still a basic question of Frank's vulnerability to blackmail. He's already paid out $6,500 to keep a lid on things.
It was a loan under pressure. It's being paid back.
This time.
Jack, please tell me what you're gonna do.
It's not a story I want to write, Mary. Believe it or not, I care about the people it would affect. So I'm not going to use it for the moment.
You're sure?
Mm-hmm. However, if something should happen later, I reserve the right to change my mind.
But you won't use it before the election.
Nope.
Thank you.
Hasn't been a very good day for you, has it? You had to apologize, then on top of it, you had to say thank you.
In our house, we were never encouraged to go around asking the things.
I'm glad I could do something that pleased you.
You please me a lot.
I hope so. Been working hard enough at it. That's what's so maddening. You know, sometimes I think we're very good friends, and then, and the next minute you're taking my head off.
Please don't make me apologize again.
That's about the last thing on my mind.
Jack.
I meant what I said before, Mary. You're a very special girl.
When I said I wanted to get to know what makes you operate, I didn't mean I needed a lesson right now. Jack, please don't.
I don't want a wrestling match. And I don't want to spoil things. I do want to make love to you.
I know.
You're gonna have to make a decision right now. Either leave, or I'm gonna make love to you.
Then I'll have to leave.
If that's what you want.
No. But it's what I'm going to do.
Okay. And call you later then?
Yes, I'd like that.
Till then, I'm just gonna lie here and think about what might have been.
Oh, Jack. I'm going. Oy. Bye.
Father, before I make any decision about Jill, I have to know what sort of shape I'm going to be in.
And you're afraid this newspaper man may force you to hurry that decision?
Not him exactly. It's just that too many people know.
Are you asking my advice?
I don't feel as if I have all the answers.
You may find them inside yourself as you weigh the matter.
The thing I keep asking myself is, once a mistake is made, does it have to be continued? Can it be undone? As long as I behave responsibly toward everyone concerned.
If the information in the hands of this newspaper man forces you to an early decision, possibly a decision not entirely thought out, I think that would be regrettable.
In other words, if I think about it enough, I'll realize I made a commitment and I have to honor it.
Well, certainly that should be a consideration.
I wish I felt there was anything to consider.
Are you saying your mind's already made up?
Father, my marriage to Delia was a terrible mistake. I think I knew about it very soon after we were married. Only I didn't want to admit it to myself.
What exactly was the mistake?
My mother says that the Ryan men are all born rescuers. That whenever they see a girl in trouble, wild horses won't keep them from rushing in to help.
And you rushed in to rescue Delia, is that it?
Yes, there she was. Pretty, fun to be with, and overwhelmed by problems I knew I could handle. Only it wasn't long before I realized that it wasn't as much fun working out her problems as it had been at the beginning.
Of course.
We had our fights. And then the thing with Jill started. And I was on the verge of doing something desperate when Dee told me that she was pregnant with little John. I made a renewed effort. Jill and I broke off, but it didn't work. It wasn't enough. Somewhere in the months after the baby was born, all the feeling went out of our marriage. At least for me.
Have you spoken with Delia about this?
Yes, most of it. Yeah, most of it.
All feeling gone for her, too?
No, just the opposite. She insists that she still loves me, and she's doing everything she can to grow up, to change, to become less dependent, less demanding.
And doesn't that mean anything to you?
I wish I could say it did, but if I have to be honest, I have to say no.
Still, from what you tell me, she's acknowledged the mistake she's made and wants to restore your marriage.
Yes, and that would be the easy thing for me to do. I could give up Jill, and then, assuming I was elected, I could go on with my political career and start my law career at the same time.
That's what you wanted to do not so long ago.
But the difficulty is that Jill is the person that gives it all focus. She's the one that makes it all worthwhile for me. Without her, it doesn't mean anything.
You know, Frank, we all tend to assume at times that what is today, now, is the way things will always be.
You mean that I may want to go back to Delia? I may change.
Well, that's one possibility, but what I was thinking is that perhaps Delia might change. Now, she seems earnest in her determination to try to grow up, to try to be a more mature person with a more extensive point of view about things. Now, if she should succeed in doing so, then I think a restoration of your marriage might be possible.
There's no way you can counsel me that I don't have to stay with this mistake, is there?
No one should have to live with a mistake forever, Frank. But have you considered that maybe the answer is working through that mistake within the framework of your marriage?
I have considered it, but I honestly feel it's inconceivable at this moment.
Then all I can say to you is that I hope you can find it in your heart to reconsider. I cannot counsel you to any solution in which you would not honor your marriage commitment. I realize that isn't what you'd like me to say.
Well, Father, you never were much one for giving us reasons for going on, for telling us what we wanted to hear.
Hi. Hello, Father. Should I go away and come back later?
No, Mary. I think we finished for the time being.
Hi, Mary. Come on in. How are you?
Well, I'm better. Much, much better. I just had a long session with Jack Finelli.
Oh, yeah. Father and McShane and I were just talking about Finelli. How did it go?
Well, Frank, he really was trying to be fair. Since the material he's collected doesn't apply directly to the campaign, he's not going to use it.
You're terrific.
No, it's him. This is going to sound really strange, but he likes us.
Us?
The family, all of us.
You mean he likes Mary Ryan?
Well, we shouldn't condemn the man for that.
What bothers me is that she likes him.
Yeah, I do. And I want you to know, if you think it's scary, it's a lot scarier for me.